is more important than your own life. To this day, I have requested from the city of San Jose to give me the reports of the two inspectors that were sent me at the request of the webcore builders. Those two inspectors never know what they are looking for. They did not even know the code. They asked me to tell them what code was violated. It was their job to find out what code was violated and not mine. They had never inspected and signed for the units to be released, and yet they did not know what we were looking for. When I asked them to write what they see, what they smell, and what they feel, they say they cannot tell the truth. After so much demand to speak with the City Council of District 3 in the city of San Jose, I demand the truth. I demand that report of what those people saw when they inspected it. And the truth is that the building is not built based on a code. If it was built based on a code, the inspector would have inspected it, inspection would have passed. And if it was and there was built based on a code, the inspection would have passed. But this is not built based on a code because never was tested, never inspected. As it was never tested and never inspected, if it was based on a condition that it is now and it's been this way almost 9 months now, the test would have failed. That means this building is not built based on a code. If the smoking neighbor was not there, this problem would have never been discovered, and City of San Jose, webcore builders and KT Properties would have been home free and claiming that this building is built properly. But those people who still don't see the issue, I am just the first example of this major disaster. They have not seen because either nobody lives next door, or the next door person is a non-smoker. But as more people move in, which is my belief is around 39%, say 40% only sold for the last 3 years, the more people move in, the more example like mine will be. This has to stop, and has to stop now before it takes people's lives. It has already destroyed my life, and my life can never be the same. It has generated tremendous stress, physical pain, health disaster, and those things are unreversible, and my life will never be the same. All of this without doing nothing wrong. The only thing I did is buy a unit at Access Building. Buying a unit and condo, whatever this is not a crime, and the punishment for buying a condo should not be a death penalty. But the situation I'm living in all this time, since the day I moved in, is nothing but a Holocaust in a new era. It's a death trap. It's just impossible to live in, totally contaminated. As you can see, I will post on the website. Yes, you can see the reports from the Stanford Research Center, Dr. Neil Klepais, who investigated all this and monitored the situation around the clock with monitors placed in this temporary unit and another disaster unit. So the KT Properties has done, and webcore builders have done nothing to solve the problem, just playing games with some kind of stupid list of solving the problem. What they propose solves nothing, just a waste of time, their time and my life. And they hope perhaps that I collapse, as I have been constantly going non-stop in a hospital and suffering and struggling with my health because of all this. and they hope that maybe I just let it go, maybe I die and they just let it pass. But till my last breath I will fight for my rights, and I want everybody to see this and no, please do not be another example of mine. Don't risk your life. Life is the most important asset each one of us has. So hang on to your life and don't let it be taken by City of San Jose, Webcore Builders and KT Properties. Those people who did this to me, they should be held accountable, and they are 100% responsible for what I'm going through here at Access Building. I just want to post this on a website and on YouTube so that people can see. News seems to be more directed to a lot of cuts, because when we were taping it was different, and I was sort of surprised. It was more like something different. But anyhow, they were maybe edited and cut things. But this is I wanted to show you when they say that for me was given another unit, was given a one bed, a very small one bedroom unit, which is like just a storage place where I can have put my stuff. And not all stuff has fit here. A lot of my belongings are still in my own unit at unit 520, and its temporary unit is unit 706 here at Access Building. So I bought and paid a lot of money for two bathroom unit. Lived outside with no home at all for 5 months, and October 13 was given to me this temporary one bedroom unit, which is just like a storage place here. I have to drive to Fremont, to a friend's house, to do the laundry, because laundry, washer and dryer still remain in my own 520 unit, which I cannot enter. It's a heavy smoke smell. I cannot enter there. So I have no phone, I have no internet, and I have nothing here, no TV, nothing here. But I do pay my bills on my own unit there. I pay my mortgage, and I pay my property taxes, and I pay my monthly HOA for the unit 520, even though I'm homeless. I have no home to live in. So I just want to add this one so that people can know and see how life is and how dangerous life can be when you trust and buy a unit in this high-rise building who cut corners at the expense of people's lives.